wonder when you watch your favorite YouTube channels and your favorite YouTube hosts, you ever wonder like what their day-to-day's like where they live, where they're from, you know, what it looks like where they're from and where they live and all that? Well, today I'm going to show you guys where I live, or at least the downtown area of my hometown, which is Lafayette, Louisiana, which I'm sure you're familiar with by now because I say it all the time on my videos. But the downtown area is just beautiful, and it's the heart of Cajun country. It's got a lot of culture and a lot of beauty to it, subtle beauty, but it's very pretty. And so I'm going to take a quick glimpse, walk down the street, up and down both sides of the main street here, which is Jefferson. And I thought it'd be something beautiful and perfect to do on a lazy Sunday evening. It's Super Bowl Sunday, so we're all going to be watching the game, or some of us are. I will be in a couple of hours. But before that, it's a beautiful day, beautiful weather, and I figured I'd just go take a stroll and show you guys. So let's go jump right in. Hope you enjoy. The entrance here, that's a cool little sign, huh? That's the entrance right into Jefferson Street, coming from the thruway, basically. It's Downtown Alive. This is well, it's twice a year. They do it for about 5 to 6 weeks each time, usually in the spring and in the fall. And it's music and dancing and music, dancing, and food and all that stuff. I think this is the 30th year, actually. I think it started in 1983. And it's held downtown Lafayette every year, twice a year. And looking around here, you can see some very old buildings that have been, like most downtown areas in most cities, it's been converted into other things. Some survive, some don't. And growing up here and living here, I've seen lots of these places become many different things. And it's a winter time, so the trees are barren, but usually that's a pretty nice view, looking up at the trees greeting you into the downtown area of Lafayette. And every April we host Festival International de Louisiana, which is a huge international music festival that's held here downtown Lafayette, and it brings people from all over the world. The Wailers, you know, Bob Marley's Wailers, they pretty much come almost every year and play. This building right here, I think this used to be called the Evangeline. It might still be called the Evangeline or something like that. And this building was built in the 20s. And it's still up today. It's still used as an apartment building. And in my opinion, they've done a great job of keeping it up. And this whole downtown area is basically derived from the 1920s for the most part. Lots of these businesses and these buildings have been around since that time. Not all of them, but lots of them. There's Lanyap Records. There's nobody in here, but some cool looking stuff in there. You don't see record stores anymore. I was about to say record shops, but I guess it's all the same. Record shops, record stores. You don't see these too much anymore. Some cool stickers there. Whoa, look, a Sub Pop sticker. See that right there? Sub Pop? That's the old grunge label. Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, all those guys. Nirvana, those guys, man. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but Soundgarden is my all-time favorite band. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. And Soundgarden they used to be with Sub Pop. Soundgarden are basically the ones who, you know, started all that. Like the first big name or big act out of Sub Pop Records. It's interesting, huh? See if I can get another glimpse inside there. there's the office, which has been a couple of very successful bars, namely City Bar at one point, and a couple other things over the years. This right here is super popular. This is Dwyer's Cafe. Been around for a long time. Very, very popular here. If any of you guys come to Lafayette downtown, or Lafayette period, and you want some really, really good homemade food, a little bit of everything here, it's a must see. It's a must have, must experience. And they're closed right now, but it's a very, and they're hiring right now if any of you guys are interested. I don't want to be too rude. I think there's people in here closing up for the day, but they got a little bit of everything. Soul food, they have, I mean, you get you what they call a plate lunch over here. And some really good food overall. Excellent, excellent. Don't miss out if you come down here, for sure. Highly recommend it. There's a really nice mural on the side of what is a place called Marleys, which is a bar. Been here for a long time. That's La Carreta. Really good Mexican restaurant across the street. Now Lafayette, at least not so much right now in this moment in time, but you know, up until about within the last decade or so, a lot of the bars and club scene downtown Lafayette, which was, I mean, second to none really. It was a great bar scene down here, and it used to, on the weekends, anything between basically Thursday through Saturday night, you couldn't find a place to park down here. It was packed full of people. But I was saying the club scene back in the, I mean, up through until the 2000s, 2010s was just insane over here. It was so packed. I mean, it was mobs of people just up and down the street. Every building had a club inside of it. They all had a bar, or, you know, bar and grill or something like that inside of it. And I mean, it was just, you could bar hop for hours. This is a newer place that just opened up here. Definitely need to go check more of that place out. I don't want to spend too much time in each place because I have more to show you guys, but wow. About time Lafayette gets something like that. I've heard of it, but I've never been inside of it. It smelled really good in there too. So to finish up what I was saying a while ago, like the downtown scene here was just notable. People came from out of town to party here every weekend, and it was just mobs and hordes of people up and down the street. Every bar had tons of people in it. That's Jefferson Street pub right there across the street. That used to be a bank way back in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, I believe. There's still a big, where the restrooms are, or where one of the restrooms are, is behind a big vault door, like a legitimate heavy duty like vault door. Here's the Lafayette Children's Museum, which is a really cool place to do. We might go vlog this place one of these days. There's a lot of cool stuff to see in there. And the Children's Museum's behind it over there, which was I bring my kids there a lot. Might feature that place one day too. And again, here's the beautiful Jefferson Street pub building, which used to be a bank, and I don't remember what the name of the bank was. I don't want to assume. There's Nighttown right there. It's been Nighttown for a long time. It's a very popular one from back in the day and still around, still open today. It's a Luna Bar and Grill. This is the second iteration of this place. The original is in Lake Charles. Really good food. And coming up here, this is Worst Beer Garden. Very popular place. It's basically an outdoor bar. All of it's outdoors. Let's go take a look real quick. It's a crowd favorite for sure. Always popular. They have like, you know, live music in the back and trivia nights and stuff like that. Very unique place and a very good time. Highly recommend it if you want to be outside in beautiful weather like today. Super Bowl is starting up. I need to get going. Thought I'd show you that place. So to continue what I was saying a while ago, downtown is recently becoming more and more of a well-rounded downtown area with more restaurants, more a variety of different types of things. Because I mean, like I said, 10, 12, 20 years ago, it was mostly just bars. Mostly bars and club scene. A few bar and grills. You know, you can still get lots of good food down here. Check out this mural over here. I want to show you the mural on this side of this building. And it's basically like a classic car mural, and in all of the reflective chrome pieces of it, essentially, is something with Louisiana or Louisiana culture. Try to get a better view of that top part for you too, or the whole thing if I can. The sun's like blaring right into my eyes here. Anyway, beautiful mural. Like I said, Lafayette is still the center of Cajun culture. It's the biggest city in Cajun land. Cajun culture, Cajun land. All of the very authentic and very old Cajun cultures and towns and all that are all situated around Lafayette. And the overall metropolitan area of Lafayette in itself has about 100-something thousand people. You know, like Lafayette itself. But the suburban outskirts of Lafayette, the suburbs of Lafayette, all that, adds up to about 500,000 people. I guess you call it the greater Lafayette region, Lafayette Parish region. Always like that building right there. It's very New Orleans-ish. That's Pamplona's bar right there. That building is very old also. That was built in the late 20s, mid to late 20s, I believe. It's basically an Italian-oriented bar and grill. Good food, great drinks. At this place, they really hire, what's the name? Mixologists, I think they call them. Like the mixed drink people who like really go to they take classes and stuff like that, and they go to school basically to be mixed drink artists and stuff like that. They have one or two of those here that work here at all times. So this mural here is really pretty. Quiet Sunday afternoon, early evening. It just dawned on me. I was like, I think I'm going to show my subscribers a little bit about where I'm from specifically, because I'm always doing like cities and towns around Lafayette and around South Louisiana, but I don't always get to do Lafayette in and of itself all the time. I do sometimes, but here's the old Lafayette City Hall, built in the late 20s, early 30s. I love this architecture, always have. There you go. There's a plaque right here for the Great Old Building. This is Pamplona's place I was telling you about. Very like Italian villa architecture to it almost. When I walked past it the first time, let's go take a look at it. There's so much to show you here. There's so much to do in Lafayette. There really is. Even when I started doing this channel, this vlog, there's been so many things. Like I turn over one leaf and there's like 10 other leaves underneath that. It's just, there's so much to see and learn about and do here in this part of the state. I mean, Louisiana in general, especially South Louisiana, and especially the Lafayette area. And I encourage all of you to come and check it out. If you need recommendations, I'll be more than happy to give you guys recommendations for anything you're in the mood for, if I didn't already mention it in this vlog, in this video. So, and there you have it, folks. My hometown, Lafayette, Louisiana. Heart of Cajun culture and the mecca of so many other things, including food, culture again, people, music, all of it. And with that, I'll go ahead and say goodbye for this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button as many times or as much as you like, or as much value as you find in this. And if you do find value in it, feel free to also further support the channel on my Patreon page, patreon.com/travelwithoutacause. Also on Instagram now at Travel Without a Cause also. And I love you guys, and thanks for watching as usual. Oh, and huge announcement, by the way. Can't believe that I almost forgot to talk about this, but I hit 1,000 subscribers on Friday. It's Sunday right now, so 2 days ago I hit 1,000 subscribers. So now, thanks to you guys, and only you guys, and for all the support, and thanks to all that, I am now a monetized YouTuber. I'm going to be making money off of YouTube now, which is the only reason I bring that up, and I guess if you want to say brag about it, is because now that's the whole purpose of this, is to, you know, to be able to travel further and do more of these vlogs and such. And so the more I make, the more I earn, the more I can travel abroad and do more places, like, you know, outside of this area, outside of the state, and maybe one day outside of the country more, and bring you guys more value, bring you more videos to watch, and all that. So it's exciting. So cheers to that. Cheers to you guys, because it's up to you, and it's because of you that I have reached that milestone, 1,000 subscribers. And so I'm so grateful for that, and I can't thank you enough for that. And so yeah. And with that, signing off from Dwyer's Cafe here. I'm standing in front of Dwyer's Cafe in this beautiful mural here, and I'll bid you adieu until the next one, and you guys have a great evening, and goodbye.